Hey everyone, Zainker back again, and here to show you another one of my decks. I had such a good time last time showing you my original white-black vampire deck that I figured I'd show you the deck that I've been playing in Friday Night Magic. It's not an original. This is basically the deck that won Worlds. It's a fun deck, and there's a bunch out there. But this is the list that I've been using. So let's go through it. The lands, running 22 lands. Going to start with Aether Hub. Aether Hub comes into the battlefield, you get an energy. You tap to add colorless, or you could pay one energy and make any color you want, which is good when you are down one of the colors that you need to cast something. Run 4 of those. I got 4 Botanical Sanctums, which is nice to throw out the first 3 turns because it comes into play untapped. It's a tap to add forest or island or green or blue to your mana pool. 4 forests, 1 island, 2 mountains, 4 root-bound craigs from Ixalan. This is one of those buddy lands, so it comes into play untapped if you have a forest or a mountain on the field. And you can tap it for red or green. And then we have 3 Spire Bluff Canals. It's again one of those first 3 turns, comes into play untapped for a blue or red mana. The sorceries I'm running is 4 Tune with Aethers. This is good for creating energy and looking for one island that I run, or the 2 mountains or some forests and stuff. I got a Confiscation Coup. When you cast it, you choose target artifact or creature. You get 4 energy. Then you could pay any amount of energy that you've saved up, and you control that artifact or creature. That's a good little swing if they have a big bad on the board and you want to take it from them. Something with haste or something like that, or you just need a blocker or something. It's mine. Haha. Okay, so the creatures we got. I'm running 23 creatures. We got 3 Bristling Hydras, 2 colorless, 2 green. When it comes into the battlefield, you get 3 energy, and you can spend 3 energy and put a 1/1 counter on it, which stays there, and then it gets hexproof until the end of turn, which is nice if they want to try and kill it. Pay 3 energy, you pump it up a little bit, and it gets hexproof. So, and over the course of the game, if you got it down on turn 4 and it survives a little while, you can get pretty big. Glorybringer, got 4 Glorybringers. He doesn't use or produce energy, but it's a good, you throw him down, he has flying, haste, and you can exert him and deal 4 damage to a non-dragon creature. So basically, if he has 1 creature on the board and you want to swing with your Hydra and you throw down Glorybringer, kill that creature that he has with the 4 damage, you swing 4 damage in with the flying and the haste, and then your Hydra gets through also. Long Tusk Cub is a great card. Early game, it's a 2-drop, 1 colorless, 1 green, and he produces 2 energy every time he does damage to a player. And then you could pay 2 to pump him up, put a 1/1 counter on him, and it stays there. It's not until end of turn, which is nice. Got 4 of those. Got 4 Rogue Refiners. When he comes into the battlefield, you add 2 colorless. Add 2 energy, and you get to draw a card. And he's a 3/2, so he could kill a few things, which is nice. He dies quick because he has 2 toughness, but 3 power is pretty nice. I'm running 4 Servants of the Conduit, also a energy producer. when it comes on the battlefield, produces 2 energy, and tapping it, you add 1 color, 1 mana of any color. So it's kind of like a more expensive Birds of Paradise, basically, but you have to pay energy with it. But with this deck, you really have energy to spare, so it's not too bad. And we have Whirler Virtuoso. For 3, 1 colorless, 1 blue, and 1 red, you get a 2/3, which produces 3 energy, and you can pay 3, and you create a colorless Stopter with flying. It's good if you need a chump blocker just to throw something at somebody, or want a flyer to get a damage through or something like that. But I use it more for the creating the energy, and a 2/3 which could block a few earlier drops from your opponent. Running 10 instant spells, 1 Abrade. Everybody knows what Abrade does. Deals 3 damage to target creature or destroys an artifact. It's a great card. This card, Commit to Memory. It actually won me a game last week. Had my Glorybringer out on the field, and was going to attack with it, but my opponent played Cast Out, so he was exiled until Cast Out left play. So what I did was I played Commit onto the Cast Out, put it second to the top on his library, and since Glorybringer has haste, he comes into play, and swung with Glorybringer, exerting him, dealing 4 damage to, I forget what creature he had on the board, but got that out of the way and was able to swing with my Hydra also, and that was the game. The memory part is basically a Time Twister for 6 mana. You put your graveyard, your opponent puts his graveyard into his library, your hand into the library, draw 7 cards. Playing 2 Essence Scatters. Essence Scatter, instant for 1 colorless, 1 blue, and you can counter target creature spell. It's not an all-around counter, but it puts in a lot of work. Running 4 Harnessed Lightnings. Harnessed Lightnings is a great card because you pay 2, you get 3 energy, but then you can use as much of the energy that you have to deal damage to a creature. Get one of their big creatures out of the way, one of their smaller creatures out of the way, and have some leftover energy, which is nice. And 2 Magma Sprays. Magma Spray is 1 red and deals 2 damage to target creature, and you get to exile that creature if it dies. So that's good. No entombing or anything like that, which is good. That is my main deck. For the sideboard, I'm going to play another Abrade, Aethersphere Harvester, which also, it gives you lifelink when you pay energy. It gives you some energy. It's only a crew 1, so it's pretty cheap to crew. Appetite for the Unnatural. Great card. Also won me a game on game 2 when I sideboarded this in. I destroyed an enchantment that exiled one of my cards, and I gained 2 life. By the end of the game, he had enough damage to bring me down to 1. So that 2 life that I gained actually saved me, and I won the next turn. Chandra's Defeat. Deal 5 damage to a red creature or red planeswalker, and if it is Chandra, you may discard a card, and if you do, you draw a card. With all the red deck, aggro decks out there, this is pretty good to have in. And there's Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Great card, spiked in value. A lot of decks are playing this card. It's great to have in there. Another Confiscation Coup, just in case you want to sideboard that in and grab some other stuff that your opponent's playing. Glimmer of Genius have this to add a little bit more energy and scrying card draw, which is always good. Playing 4 negates in the sideboard. This is good for non-creature spells. Counter them. If you're playing against a red aggro deck, you don't want to sideboard these in. Maybe a control deck or something, you want to bring these in. And Supreme Will. Supreme Will is 2 different things you could do with this card. You could use it to counter a spell, unless your opponent pays 3, or you could use it to look through your deck, try to find something that you need to win the game. And then Torrential Gearhulk. Torrential Gearhulk it's a great card because it's a big creature, has flash, and it gets an instant out of your graveyard and you can play it, such as a commit, or Essence Scatter. You want to stop him from doing something. So this is the deck that I played last week. I went 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. Not a bad overall, but I feel like it's fun to play, but it's out there a lot. There's a lot of them. Somebody wins Worlds with it, of course everybody's gonna make the deck like I did and play it. So that's why I'm trying to make decks like the black-white vampire deck, or another deck that I'm thinking about doing is a mono black discard deck, so stay tuned for that. Just fun decks, because listen, I'm not going to Worlds anytime soon. I'm not going to any of these big tournaments. I play for fun, so I'm going to make some fun decks now, and I'm going to share them with you guys. And making these videos has been a lot of fun. Don't worry, we'll go back to cracking packs soon. I got a Modern Masters 2017 on the way. Should be here in a few days, so look out for that. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what else you want to see on this channel. Maybe what other kind of decks you want to see. I'll put together, I'll throw them together and do a little video for them. Also check out my Patreon page, and maybe I can open up a box of something for you. So thanks for watching.